At the end of 2023, I unveiled this, the Meteorite Impact Airsoft Cap Grenade. And I've been absolutely blown away by the reception to this grenade. I am astounded, and I really appreciate all of the traffic and all of the downloads. Now this is the OG Meteorite, my personal one, and as you can tell, a bit muddy, it's had some use. And this was the first Meteorite ever printed. This was the genesis of it all. And even though it's a little bit grubby right now, it's still going strong, still firing away. Although right now it's a bit difficult to use grenades because the sight is a bit, well...
Holy shit! Holy shit!
I know it's February, but it's seriously soaking wet out there right now, and I really hope it dries up soon because my gear has really been struggling in the rain. Guns, cameras, everything. I'm getting sick to death of all this rain. And in today's Meteorite extravaganza, for the lack of a better term, we're going to be taking a look at all of the different bits and bobs in the Meteorite system. First up, we have the most significant change to the Meteorite system. This is the twist head fuse. This is designed to be a rapid deploy, low fuss version of the impact fuse. So if you don't want to spend your time trying to retrieve the spoon and pin from the more realistic conventional fuse, you can look into the twist head fuse. All of the fuse heads are completely compatible with any of the Meteorite bodies. The only things that slightly change between the Meteorite bodies are the spoons and sometimes the molly clips. Everything else is all backwards compatible. So as you can see with the twist head fuse, we have a little collar at the top here with S for safe and A for armed. So we've got it set to armed, so we can then push the striker in and the mechanism should lock in place, and then we can turn it to safe. Now you turn the twist ring here anti-clockwise to arm the grenade. So that means you have to turn it to clockwise to put it on safe, so when you're screwing it in you don't have to worry about turning it to armed. And this twist fuse will fit in the molly clip for any of the Meteorite grenades, and when you're ready to deploy it, all you have to do is turn it to armed. So it's good if you want something that's a bit less fiddly and a bit quicker to deploy and no loose parts to lose. And then next up we have this, which is the flashbang body for the Meteorite. A few people requested for flashbangs, so there we go. We've got a flashbang body compatible with the Meteorite system. And all of the Meteorite grenades share the same cap carriage system. And speaking of which, and a few people mentioned that they were having issues with cap rings fitting. This is not something that I've experienced myself, and we've got a used 8-shot ring, and we're just pushing it on the firing pins. And that's what it's supposed to look like. It sort of wants to sit relatively flat, and if you need to push it a bit further down, you can just push it against something hard and squeeze them on. They're quite tolerant of friction, so you shouldn't have to worry about setting one off unless you're a bit too excited as you're assembling it. Now the caps I use are Sonivic 8-shot rings. I just went and bought 10 packs of them, which is 120 shots, from bangstuff.co.uk. And that all came to about 24 quid, which is about 20p a throw. However, me and a customer came up with an idea to the caps not fitting. What you want to do is take a pair of scissors, or even just break it with your bare hands, and open the caps up like that, so that you can stretch them a bit further around, so they should fit on the cap carriage. Anyway, back to the flashbang. Yes, this is the M84 style flashbang. If you check down in the description, I will have a link to my collection on Colts of all the different Meteorites, and there's plenty of different combinations of things, so you can choose to your heart's content, work out exactly what you want. I do each grenade with both the twist fuse, the normal spoon fuse, and with no fuse at all, so if you've already got a fuse, you can just buy the body and screw it onto that. And indeed, on this Meteorite, we have the spoon fuse, and it has an elongated flashbang style spoon. And as I mentioned, all of the Meteorite fuses are cross-compatible with all of the Meteorite bodies. So we can screw a twist head fuse on this flashbang, and we now have a twist head flashbang Meteorite instead. Now this is the Meteor Light, and this is printed in the Lemonade edition, which is bright yellow for easy retrieval. And this is an ultra compact grenade body. This is about as small as I dare go, and it's designed to fit into 40mm pouches and clips. And as you can see, it's also got a low profile spoon as well. And of course, if we want a twist head Meteor Light, we can just screw a twist head fuse in like so. I'm also just going to quickly mention These things can fit into the barrel of a grenade launcher. So this is the whole Meteorite cap grenade system right here. I'll definitely be adding more to it when I get a chance, and I would love to hear what you think about this sort of stuff. Make sure you leave a like if you found this video helpful or useful, and if you want to be part of the channel, then please make sure you subscribe too. And whilst I'm taking a bit of a break from the hand grenades, I'm going to go back to the mine systems. So if you want to check out my most recent landmine, you can find that right here.